BodyBags.
Welcome to BodyBags. This week 127 here on the channel. I'm OUTSIDER365. Hello. I'm back. I haven't been off for 2 weeks. I changed jobs. I was sick. We'd family staying with us at the house and everything. I just haven't had an opportunity to get any videos up and stuff. Likewise for my own channel. I haven't done anything on that in like 3 weeks or whatever. But shout out to Derek DeBougier86 for filling in for me for the last 2 weeks, last 2 Saturdays. He picked excellent movies. There were awesome reviews. So cheers, Derek. So the movie I'm going to talk about this week is one I was convinced had already been reviewed on the channel here, but I rechecked the BodyBags IMDb page and I didn't find it there, either under the name Vampire or the name it's more commonly known as Demon Under Glass. I have it in a bunch of those horror multi-packs and it's called Demon Under Glass. But anyway, this is from 2002. Following a string of bloody murders, a creature of myth and legend, a real vampire is injured and captured by a mysterious secret military unit. Imprisoned in a highly secret medical center and then subject to horrific and brutal medical experiments in an attempt to discover the source of his power. As the medical experiments become viler and more gruesome, the project's doctors become torn between sympathy for the patient suffering and the concern for the evil that threatens to consume everyone involved. So yeah, from 2002, this was directed by John Cunningham and was written by John Cunningham and Deborah Warner, and I believe it was his directorial debut. I think I've read that. But yeah, that is the story. It all kind of centers around Simon, who's played brilliantly in this movie by Jason Carter, he was in Babylon 5. I don't know anything about Babylon 5. I've never watched Babylon 5, but yeah, he's in Babylon 5. And there's this sting operation at the start. There's like 2 kind of sting operations get caught together. There's one where you have the police. They're trying to get this guy that has been killing prostitutes. They assume it's a guy. He's been killing prostitutes. So their lead detective, she dresses up as a hooker. I think it's set in New York, I think. And she, they do a whole sting operation. She's leading various guys in. Eventually they catch Simon, Jason Carter, and he escapes them, but then he runs into a military group that were their operations have become entangled because they've been chasing something else. They've been hunting a vampire, and it led them in. They get mixed up. So he ends up getting shot a bunch of times, and they take him back to the secret lab and everything to experiment on. And the police detective as well, they're all locked out because it's top secret. They're trying to find out what's going on, and she has like some of the girls, well, I know one of their fathers wants to come in and know what's going on with the suspect that they arrested, and she doesn't know and all this. So she's trying to get information from the building that he's been kept at, and they're all saying, oh, no one was brought here, and they're brushing her off. So that's the story of the movie. And this is a different take on the legend of vampires. It's as I said already, it's a police detective story, it's a medical mystery story, and it's also a kind of story of how far will man go, how far will he push the limits for a ends justify the scientific means scenario, because they really, really go far testing on Simon. They test them against sunlight. They've already tested them against bullets and stuff. They start breaking bones to see how it heals, things like this. They take blood. They do some pretty kind of gruesome tests on him and pain thresholds and all this stuff. And he's very cooperative the whole time. He's, I believe, 2,000 years old, and he's the actor. He gives a very captivating, intelligent, thought-provoking performance as Simon, because he's very smart when they question him about things, and he has all these kind of philosophical answers, and at the end of the day as well, they're talking about the horrible things he does, yet they're doing horrible things to him to understand him. He does his things to survive. So it's a whole there's a whole debate thing going on the whole movie, and then one of the doctors starts questioning what he's doing. Is he doing the right thing, experimenting on him? And then the military come in and they want answers and results, and then he's torn between as well, allegiance to medically what they're doing, and then a kind of a moral allegiance, and then or moral questions, and then obviously he has the whole police thing, that he should be involving the police because they're looking for a killer, and is this guy the killer and stuff. So all around, for a low budget movie, this is proof that you don't need a huge budget and massive stars and lighting and explosions and special effects and CGI. You don't all need this to have a great movie, which is what this is. Very enjoyable watch. A very intelligent vampire movie. Different take on it. There's so much going on in this. The acting in it is very good. I don't think anybody's going to win, huge prestigious awards for the acting, but it's very good. It's very well done in it. The script is very well done. The story, the acting. I like the musical score in this a lot. As I said already, I thought Jason Carter was just brilliant in this. As the choice of Simon the Vampire, he's just fantastic in it. And the other thing I liked about it, is it has a grainy look because it's low budget, and it has very dark lighting, which a lot of the time in low budget movies, the lighting fucks everything up because it helps them with special effects because you don't get to see a lot of stuff. Your imagination does the rest. But in this, the darkness of the lighting with the cameras and everything, it just adds such an element, such a feeling to the whole movie that I really, really liked. It gives it an eeriness and stuff. So it's great. As I said, you could look at Simon in two different ways during the movie. You could look at him as the monster, then you could look at him as he's like a lab rat. He has to do what he has to do to survive, and they're torturing him in the name of science, and they're maybe going to kill him when they're finished in the name of science, and he's doing what he does and killing to survive, So anyway, if you haven't seen Demon Under Glass, aka Vampire from 2002, John Cunningham's movie, I would definitely recommend it. My quick capsule review, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Thanks a lot for checking out the review. Great to be back on BodyBags channel, and we'll be back next week with another review. Till then, take care. Bye-bye now.